I want to start this video with a book that I just recently read, and it's really short. It's barely like 150 pages, and I am talking about Carmilla. This book was published in 1872, so it's even before Dracula, and you can read it really like 3 hours. It's like really short, and it's just amazing. And we're following this girl. Her name is Laura, that she lives in this town, and mysteriously one day with her mom, this other girl, Carmilla, arrives to this town, and she developed a weird friendship with Laura that is more than a friendship. They fall in love, and Carmilla, it's a vampire, and you will see everything, how she acts, how she sleeps, and it's written in a really beautiful way that takes you through the story and all the passion and love between these characters. I was really excited and touched by this story, and also something that I really like is really absolutely 100% gothic book. This like really, the description is so exaggerated, and it's really mysterious. I wouldn't say that this book is horror, however, it has elements about horror, like it's bloody, and it's also, the end leaves you with so many questions, which I'm not really fan of that, because I hate like being like what, but it's also really good because it leaves you like, okay, so is she or is she not? Was this really love, or was she was trying to kill Laura? So I really recommend you read this book. And I love that the protagonist is a woman, and I love that it's a woman and woman have this love attraction, especially in the time that this book was published. So I would recommend it, and I hope you can give it a try, because this is one of my favorite vampire books, like forever. Two that I want to talk about, I read it on Kindle, so I don't have it physically, but I'm talking about Dracul. Dracul is the story of Bram Stoker, which is the author of Dracula. This book is written in a very unique way that, let me warn you, you have to really have patience and also really focus on what are you reading, because it's, in my opinion, not a very easy read. I had to come back a couple chapters sometimes because I was getting lost, because it's written by letters, so it's 100% letters between Bram Stoker and his sister, and the relationship between them and the father, everything. So those are letters that later on were found and they were published. So that's the story of him and why he decided to become the writer of Dracula. And he was a really sick child, and their parents didn't know what to do, and this kind of like nanny came and saved him. The doctors tried to save him and nobody could do it, and then this nanny came and saved him, but left a mark here, because obviously was a vampire. So the story is basically trying to find Helen, which is a nanny. They're trying to find her, where she is, why she disappears, and then they found how she sleeps, the room, like all the clues that telling you that Helen is a vampire. But it's like a little bit slow at some point, and then you were like, what happened? And then it's like the story and gets a little more hooked, and I think it's really good. It's super gothic, and I love it so much. And it also has so many horror elements. I remember there's a scene where it describes how Helen was sleeping in her room, and also the disease that Bram Stoker has. It's like, whoo! So at the end of the book, I was like, is this real? My recommendation number 3 is a series That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 books, and all of them are amazing. And I am talking about the Vampire Academy. You don't understand. I got obsessed with this series, and it's 6 books, and I was like, okay, it took me like literally, I would say, 2 weeks to read the entire series because it's just amazing. And we follow Lisa and Rose. I think those are the main characters, I would say, which Lisa is a princess and her guardian is Rose, but they are super friends. One day they decided to escape from this academy because at some point they're gonna be separate, and the academy got them back, and that's when everything started, right? It started like this huge fight, and then we had Dimitris, and Dimitris is a professor who has a relationship there with one of them. I don't want to spoiler, but you follow everything there, and they are vampires. So Rose is a vampire. She has specific powers to take care of Lisa, and then is the story of this school and what is behind that. But it's also a huge war there that I can't stop reading the book. I had a one to another because it was just amazing. The story, the powers of the vampires, they have like different powers each, kind of like category of vampire. Depending what category you are, you have different powers, and then you start knowing the relationship between Rose and her mom. Her mom is extremely perfectionist. Like it's a lot talking about this series in this video because I had to dedicate one video only for this series. But I just want to recommend because this vampire series is just amazing. And even when it starts a little bit like a child, like not a child but college, like passing the book 3, it came completely different. And this is love. It has like this like traitor, gothic, horror, fantasy elements. I was just amazing, and it's the best vampire series that I ever read, ever. Like it's amazing, and hopefully you can give it a try. If you are looking for fantasy, and you're looking for really those adventures of vampires and the powers and the combination of the two worlds and the school, like super dark academic, I really recommend you give it a try to Vampire Academy series. For watching my video, thank you so much for being here. I hope you like it, and if you like it, please give it a like and share it with your friends, and let me know below in the box if you read another book of vampire. You can recommend a book of vampire because I really like books about vampires, and I feel there's not many out there, right? So if you know another book that is not included here and is really good, please let me know, and I can't wait to read and share it with you. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you next time with a new reading adventure.